2 is where are you going in the sport of arm wrestling? And the second part of that question is why are you going there?
Awesome question. With arm wrestling, I love competing.
Yep.
Practice is okay, but I love competing. Because me, being in recovery, July 9th of this year will be 4 years of drugs and alcohol for me. So I share my story at meetings, detoxes, prisons, rehabs, like all over the New England. So when I go in to share my story, I'm able to hold my medals up in the air.
Yep.
And it seemingly gives so many people hope. Because I know when I was in rehab, I was hopeless. I had nothing left to live for. But when someone would come in and share their story, I'd be like, wow, maybe there's something to look for in life. So every time I go to a tournament, if I do good, whether I do good or bad, I'm happy with myself. But to hold those medals up for people who may have lost their way in life, it feeds energy back into me.
Wow, that's awesome.
Arm wrestling is more than just pulling. It's the camaraderie, it's the traveling for the event,
Yep.
the ball busting. It's a lot of fun. And so that leads me to today. I'm 48 hours away from going to Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good trip.
For the IFA World Qualifier and the Nationals in one.
Yep.
And last year I did the Worlds with you,
Yep.
where you won the Super Heavy Open.
Yeah, it was a good time, you know.
Yeah. And then I took some medals home in the depth class.
How many of them?
Oh yeah.
Couple? You took how many?
2 gold, 2 silvers, yeah.
Yeah, so that's 4 total, in case everyone was wondering.
It's true. So now, I want to pull in the depth class in Normandy, France in September
Yeah.
for the IFA. But in order to do that, Leonard and Denise were saying, well, you have to qualify for it in Dallas. So I'm going to be pulling in the 95 kilogram master class.
How do you qualify? How do you qualify for France? Where do you have to place somewhere?
If I were to go for masters, I have to get top 4.
Top 4.
Yeah.
And where?
So whatever happens, I'm pretty much set in stone for the depth class in France
Yeah.
for getting the 2 golds last year.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to give it the best I got to try to get top 4 in masters. That would be awesome.
I think what'd you get last year? You got silver and bronze, right? Or what happened last year?
Yeah, I got silver in depth heavyweight
Yep.
and 2 golds in light heavy depth.
Okay.
Yeah, but now I want to try to win those back, but at the same time roll the dice in masters, because any other sport, if you're over 30, you're done.
Yeah.
Arm wrestling, 40, you're like a rookie.
You're just getting started.
You
know?
just started, you're like a freaking greenhorn.
Yeah, just a baby. Yeah.
My God, you got people like Ron Bath who's 60 who's in the top of his freaking game.
Yeah.
And Tim Brennan didn't start until he was 40 years old.
Oh yeah.
And you're 28 and you already got a world championship.
Yeah.
I think that's what I love about arm wrestling too, is the longevity of it. Like me playing in the Masters, from what Klemba and Assassin and Brendan were telling me, that's just as dangerous as doing open.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about it. You know, if you like what you said is true, the arm wrestlers, as they get, you know, the age doesn't matter as much. So I mean, you got to imagine how much experience is in those mats. You know.
And the ligament, tendon, joints, everything so much stiffer than the older guys that have been pulling for 20 years.
Yeah.
The experience, it's so hard to get past that sometimes, and that's what I like about it. I like the challenge of it. And I'm just grateful that I have to go to Texas to do this. Because it gives me a chance to throw in, go up to the table with some fucking bad dudes in the 95.
I would say you're gonna at least place third. Third, you know, I think medal is a goal. You know, I think bronze would be nice.
That would be fantastic.
Silver would be better. But I think gold would be the best. You know, I think that would probably look the best. You know.
I have an idea. I'm trying to think of who's gonna be my lineup, and it's some bad dude. That's what we want.
Yeah.
We don't want an easy class and then be like, oh, you know, we want some wars. And that's what I'm hoping for. Right now, I feel like my left is ready, and my right is like comes and goes.
We got some time. We got time still.
Yeah, we got time. Yeah, so But that's where the sport's taking me. When we went to Orlando for the IFAs, it was a blast. The first 2 days we enjoyed ourselves, we went swimming, we went to Disney, but when we woke up that morning to compete, you and like every Columbus, we different people. It was just this tunnel vision of focus.
Yep.
And that's what I'm going to have to do, because I'm not going to have anybody, I'm going to have one teammate down there,
Yep.
Dogwood, who is an awesome teammate to have. You'll walk right through a stone wall with him.
Fired up.
Oh, he'll get us fired up. And I want to do the same for him too.
Yeah.
So that's where it's taking me, and hopefully I end up going to France, and I can pull in the deaf class and masters. We'll see.
I think it's gonna be a good trip.
I think so. I hope so.
Yep.